you were saying when we were talking, you were mentioning that you were doing some gigs. We're not going to talk about comedy, but you were mentioning like Bangkok, like around that area in Asia and stuff.
Yeah.
So how long you been in that part of the world in Asia?
I went first in like 2008, fell in love.
Jesus.
And then I worked for a tourism company there.
Really?
Yeah, for a bit. Yeah. And then I worked for another company there. So I spent like 2 years in Bangkok. I'll tell you what I did do though once. I used to go, because I tried to learn Thai, like speak Thai. Does it make sense? Like put Thai cup.
Yeah.
Like I can speak a little bit of Thai. So I can get around Thailand now without speaking English. That's pretty cool.
Wow, that's amazing.
But I mean, I can't do much. Like I can say like, I speak fluent taxi. Does that make sense? But if like guys like, what do you want to do with your life? I'm just like, turn left airport. You know what I mean? Like that's all I've got. So I was at a coffee shop once and this lady would be like, she was really sweet. B was her name. Couldn't be, right? That's like, her name was B. Bzz, B.
What?
B. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's just her name, dude.
So weird.
Like Thai people have a different naming culture. Like I knew someone, her name was Pinky.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
She's the 5th child. You know what I mean? It's very cool, dude. Very cool.
But hold on, is that her actual name or like a nickname? Pinky? That's
her name.
name.
Her actual name. I had a guy. I met him. I'm not even lying. You're gonna think I'm lying. His name was Name. Like that. I swear on my life. I swear on my life, man. And I did the thing because I'm sure he did that with everyone. It was like, "What's your name?" Name. And I was like, "Oh, cool, okay, name." And he's like, "Name." So, I just left it. And this lady B, she would be like my Thai teacher as well. So she'd speak and she knew I was trying to learn. And I said to her, "Where's the toilet in Thai?" I said, "Hong nam ti nai kap," right? Which is like, "Where's the toilet?" And she said to me, "Dong bai kwa," right? So Thai is like a tonal language. Like I'm not going to do it right, but like ma is 3 different words. It's mad, dude. So she meant like go straight and turn right. And I just turned right. Does it make sense? So I was walking down this corridor and I was like, wow, they don't turn the lights on. But maybe that's just because they want to save electricity. It's a dark corridor. And I walked past like what was a kid's room. And I was like, okay, so she brought, like, I remember thinking in my head, like she's branching out to have like a nursery so you can have a coffee while I don't know what's going on, right? I find the toilet, open the toilet, turn the light on because the light was off, just this little toilet, which is like a bucket and a hole, right? So I've just had coffee, Mike. So you know what I need to do, right? I need to take a number 2. I'm sitting down. Some other customer comes, turns the light off at like 10 a.m. So I'm like, bro, you can't. So I bang on the door. And I'm like, bird fight up, turn the light on, right? And just this woman starts screaming, just banging the door. Who are you? What are you doing? Who are you? What are you doing? In Thai, right? So I can hear that. And then she starts like getting more worked up. And at some point, I'm just like, I don't understand what you're saying. I just say it like that. And then there's just silence. And she just starts screaming in Thai. White man shitting in my toilet. White man shitting in my toilet. I swear on my life. So now I'm like, bro, I'm in someone's fucking toilet shitting. That's what I'm doing. And I'm like, you know, we've got Oscar Pistorius. We know what happened last time someone got on the wrong side of a toilet. But so I'm sitting on this toilet and I'm like, I'm going to finish, dude. Like this lady must just carry on screaming. I'm like half down. She's screaming. Next thing, B comes and runs over from the coffee, my coffee lady. And she says, oh no, this is my white man shitting in your toilet. So good times.
Was it difficult to learn the language then? How long did it took you?
I wouldn't say I know the language. Like I said, I'm taxi fluent. You know what I mean? Like I can take a tour company around.
You cannot do a podcast in Thai.
No, never. It would be fun to have me, you know what I mean? Because I'd be like the dumbest guest ever. Just like, I'd show off at the beginning, they'd be really impressed. And then they'd ask me like, how was my day? And I'd be like, you know, I'm hungry, where's the food? That's all.
You know, they might have like a podcast where it's like anti-white people podcast in Thailand. And they'll have you be like, you see, I told you they're all stupid.
There we go.
And you'll be like, hello. You know? Amazing.
You're amazing, man. You sexy man.
So where about in Thailand did you go then?
All over.
All over,
bro. I'm showing off now.
But were you by yourself or like with your missus?
So I was by myself and then I met my missus in Thailand.
No, really?
Yeah, swear my life.
Where is your missus from?
England.
Okay.
And we met in Thailand. Crazy.
That is insane.
Insane, bro. So insane. Bop, 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 bop. You know?
How many years you been together?
6 years.
Wow,
yeah.
Nice. You have a kid, you said?
Yeah, we got a kid. We got a baby.
How old?
She's born in January, and because we lived in Thailand, we named her Happy New Year, 2nd of Jan. So.
That is a lie.
Happy New Year, baby! Happy New Year more.
Happy New Year more. Where did you meet your missus?
In East Thailand, like nowhere.
Are you camping? Are you like in a bar?
No, I was working for a tour company and she was on the
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, how did you lay the move then?
I
What
was
did
just
you
a
say?
top rep. I was just making sure she had a good holiday.
You
Is what I
probably
did. Do you know what I
red
mean?
as a lobster
Yeah,
with a
basically.
fucking little
Hey, man,
sun hat and
I
little
ran.
glasses, like a fucking factor 50, like a bucket next to you. You're like, hey, how you doing, baby? I'm an African boy.
That's exactly what it was like. You're not even lying. Like I once saw sunscreen on special and I bought like 5 fucking things. No, it was, I ran from shade spot to shade spot. It was so hot.